What's going on, Washington fans? So as a lot of you know, OTAs took place today, phase 3, day 1. As you know, I covered it. Go check out that video once we're done here. We're going to be talking about a player that I really liked, and he really stood out today in OTAs. We got a lot of reports about him and things said about him. We've also heard that this guy's a draft steal. The guy I'm talking about is Trey Amos. We'll dive into him in a second, but before we do, make sure you guys hit that like button, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. You will not regret it. Make sure you turn on that notification bell so you don't miss any great content. Now let's go ahead and get into the video. So we got reports earlier today that the Commanders' new rookie cornerback, Trey Amos, got an interception today in OTAs, so it was great to hear that. He's growing and he's doing things well. Now, this is just OTAs, so no one really cares, but it was good to hear that he got an interception. People talk about Trey Amos in a really good way. The Commanders picked him up and picked 61 in the draft in the second round. He was supposed to be a first-round pick, and the Commanders had a first-round grade on Trey Amos, but they ended up getting him at 61 since he fell all the way down due to a back injury. We haven't seen that back injury be apparent yet, and that's a good thing because we got him for free at pick 61 if the back injury is nothing. This guy has swagger. I mean, you see it. He's wearing number 23. He just appears to you like he's really strong, fast, and physical, and he's going to be a great outside corner. And with Marshon Lattimore missing OTAs today, like, his situation is unknown. We assume that he plays at a high level this year, gets back to the way he played with the Saints, but I don't know what this whole deal with him missing today was. Like, even if Marshon Lattimore goes out there and sucks this year, like, Trey Amos is the replacement. He's the guy. He's going to be a true outside cornerback starting from day one. And he had an interception today. He made an interception on Jaden Daniels. So did Jeremy Reeves. But we're here to talk about Trey Amos. This is a guy that really was great last year. He had 3 interceptions at Ole Miss in college. Put up phenomenal stats. I have high expectations for Trey Amos this year. And I really am starting to like the pick more and more. At first, we kind of all were like, not really sure I like the pick, but I think we're all kind of growing into Trey Amos. He's become one of our favorite picks in the draft, at least for me. He got an interception today, like I said, at OTAs, and that was really, really impressive to see him be able to get an interception, but nobody cares really about OTAs. They did some 7-on-7s. I'm sure he did really well. We got reports like he was one of the guys that just stood out, and Dan Quinn and Adam Peters, they just keep talking about Trey Amos like over and over and over again about how good he is and about how good he's doing so far. This is a guy that I expect, like, he just looks like he's going to play at a high level at the cornerback position for a while in this league. So I really have high expectations for him. Even at one of the rookie mini camps, like, you heard there was coaches talking about Trey Amos, like how good he was, and even in real time we heard reports about Trey Amos, like, out loud, like they were saying like something about how he's getting better every rep. They were talking about that in rookie mini camp. So Trey Amos just continues to turn heads. Really is a big topic when we talk about OTAs. So he is going to have a great year this year. He's going to start out his NFL career really, really well. Like, he's going to be a good player. And I have no doubts about that. What we've seen so far is so good from him. He looks so strong, physical, fast. He just has everything to be a corner on the outside in the NFL. Like, you can see his ability. Now, the one thing I worry about, like, is the back injury, but it doesn't seem to be a factor so far. Like, we haven't seen anything so far that has been real concerning, which is really, really good for this team. It really is letting us know, like, he doesn't really have any problems so far. We really got a steal at pick 61. Now, if this dude just flat out sucks, which he won't, we assume he won't, then, I guess we didn't get a steal. But right now, it looks like we got a steal. Like, right now. Round 2, pick 61. I mean, you have plenty of corners going before him in the draft. It was just really odd that he fell this far, and it looks like it worked out for the Commanders. Just an awesome draft pick for the Commanders. I just can't wait to see what he brings, especially with that physicality and a guy to play on the outside. It gives you tremendous cornerback depth. I'm not saying he's going to be a depth piece, but I'm saying he is going to be able to fill in for whoever on the outside. He can play some of the inside. I remember Adam Peters' post-draft press conference. He said, like, we're going to be able to play him anywhere. He can play inside, but he's mainly an outside guy. So he hinted at a lot of different things, did Adam Peters, and so I'm really excited to see where they go ahead and line him up, which is going to be the outside. But how do they use him in different ways? Like, now that you know Mikey can be pretty good on the outside, like, how do you use these two as depth pieces and guys that can are really young and are really good starters? And then, say Marshawn Lattimore gets hurt. He's likely going to get hurt this year. And I'm not wishing that on him, but he normally does every year. How is Trey Amos going to play into that once Marshawn Lattimore, if he does get hurt? Like, how is that going to work? So I'm interested to see how they use Trey Amos this year in every aspect of the game. But as for today in OTAs, he looked really strong, fast, physical, and he looks like a great prospect. We look like we've got a good thing going with him. And just to give you some physical features, he's a physical and fluid cornerback prospect with size, strength, and athleticism to compete at the next level, known for his strong press, technique, and ability to match up against bigger receivers. Amos has the skill set to develop into a versatile corner, capable of playing both man and zone coverage schemes. Amos excels in press coverage, using his quick feet, lateral movement, and strong hand usage to control receivers at the line. His ball skills are notable, allowing him to high point the ball and play through the catch point. This is a guy that, like, when I was going through the draft process, looking at all the cornerbacks that we could get, like, I at one point was considering putting Trey Amos in my mock draft at pick 29 for the Commanders. I was wrong. It was pick 61. Could have never predicted that, but I didn't end up putting him at 29 for the Commanders. I can't even remember who I put. I think I might have put Donovan Ezeraku, who they could have taken. But Trey Amos is, he's a guy that is just going to be physical on the outside. And when he was coming out, like, his ball skills and his ability to come back to the ball was one of the best in the draft class. So really excited to see what the Commanders have in Trey Amos. Going to be fun to see what we got. But right now, he started out his first year, his rookie year with the Commanders, in a good way. He signed his contract a few weeks ago. He just got an interception today, already making heads turn and starting out his tenure with the Washington Commanders really nicely. So that was today's report. Go check out the video from earlier breaking down day 1 of OTAs, phase 3. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Enjoy the Commanders log tonight. Drops at 7 p.m. That's 20 minutes for me. But make sure you guys leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, peace.